Oh, thank God for another beautiful and blessed day. Hope everybody's doing well. Giving a great shout out to the YouTube family, Facebook family, brothers and sisters around the world. The title of this video, When You Know Better, You're Supposed to Do Better. When you know better, you're supposed to do better. How is it that a lot of people calling themselves Christians, saying that they have all this word in them, they live it, they holy, they sanctified, but they still doing the same thing. They still being a hypocrite. They steady judging people in the world and telling them they ain't no good. How is it if you know better, why you not doing better? You claim you on meat, but you still on milk. When you know better, you're supposed to do better. You know Apostle Paul, before he was converted over to Paul when he was Saul, he really thought all of that stuff he was doing, persecuting Christians, was right. He really believed in his heart that he was doing the right thing. Oh, but once the Lord knocked him down, when he seen that light, how he got converted over, he never went back. Never went back to being a persecutor. Matter of fact, he started loving the Christians. He started preaching and teaching. And everything he was doing unto people then started happening to him. Why you say that? Well, Paul was beat up. Paul was thrown into prison. There's a whole lot happened to Paul. And when you know better, like Paul did, when he was converted from Saul to Paul, he knew better. He stopped doing what he used to do. Now, he kept that same zeal, but his zeal was for the Lord instead of persecuting the Christians. He had that compassion. He had that love. He stayed up once from the morning to the evening concerned about his brothers. Now, what's wrong nowadays? Because the Bible teaches me that if you don't love your own brother, your own sister, you can't love God. How is it you say you know better, but you're not doing better? You still lying. You still committing adultery. You saying you are delivered, but you're not. Once Paul got converted over, he never went back. So how is it you call yourself so-called saved, but you keep backsliding? You keep doing this and doing that. You don't want to turn from your wicked ways. Now, I'm talking to these church folks now for real. Because I spend a lot of time talking with people in the world on a daily basis. But I'm talking to the church folks in this video right here. Do you know better or you really don't? Paul, when he was Saul, he said, I thought what I was doing. I really believe and thought what I was doing was right. Now, how many Christian folks actually think what they're doing is right? Kicking folks out of the church because of what they got on. I was really just sitting back looking at how messed up church is nowadays. How people just show favoritism on people. People got their own pews with their name on them. People putting the preacher higher than God. Choir stands all messed up. People throwing any kind of minister of music in position. Anybody can get in the pulpit now. Don't even care about the qualifications. Just throw them up there. Put them over the congregation. Put them over the music style. This and that. It's just messed up. Now, if you know better, why you still doing the same thing? 2 Timothy taught us that there was going to come a time when people was going to have those itching ears. They was going to be teachers of themselves. They was going to be pleasing their flesh. They didn't want to hear the sound doctrine. I believe that time been going on for a while now. Because if you know better, you should do better. How many more chances do the Lord have to give you? You say you love God, but you got all this jealousy and envy toward each other in the house of God. When judgment will start in the house of God. See, I'm talking about something don't nobody want to hear about because I'm speaking about church folks. Like I say, I talk to worldly folks every day. They at my house. I'm on these streets. But how is it if you know better, you're not doing better? because you're doing what you want to do. You're hearing what you want to hear. Most people want you to make them feel good when they in their life of sin. This is why most folks won't stop shacking up. This is why most folks won't stop getting drunk. When Paul addressed those churches, that was things that was going on in the church. And most people seem to forget that. They get mad when you address the house of God. Well, why you think people get mad in the world when people in the house of God are always talking about the people in the world? See, I speak on both sides. I tell the good and the bad. Sad thing is, look like the bad is outweighing the good. How is it you supposed to know better? You walking around here lying on God. Oh, I was saved in 1970. You were saved in 1970. And you've been a drunk ever since 1970. You've been a liar ever since 1970. You've been a whoremonger ever since 1970. See, my point is, once God touches you, delivers you, heals you, ain't no need to going back. I was watching a lady on her video. It was so powerful to me. And she said, she was talking about people always talking about, oh, I'm going to get back what the devil stole from me. And I like what she said. She said, if the devil stole it away from me, I don't want it back. And I never heard nobody say that. And I thought that was powerful. I don't want it back if the devil took it. I don't need it back from the devil. Let the Lord give me something new. And most of the stuff folks are holding on to is meaningless. And this is why most folks won't get close to God, because they got all of these things in the way. If you know better, why you're not doing better. Now, if you are doing better, God bless you. But I want to encourage you, if you're not doing better, move forward and learn how to do better. And you're only going to do better in Christ. See, it's too many people walking around here pleasing man and woman, which you can't please no way. God is awesome. If you know better, you should do better. If you say you was delivered from whoring around, why you still whoring around? If you was delivered from smoking, why you still smoking? If you delivered from being a drunk, why you still a drunk? If you delivered from being a homosexual, how is it you still a homosexual? If you deliver from being a liar and committing all these sins, why are you still doing what you're doing and calling it old? Let me say it like this. Most people say, well, God know my heart. He been knowing your heart. He know you. That's why he know you're going to do what you're going to do before you do it. I believe sometimes God just be saying, boy, he probably be laughing still saying, boy, my people just won't listen. I done told them if they would just, if they would just call on my name, if they would just seek my face, if they would turn from their wicked ways, if they would pray, they still ain't getting it. Then that's when they're going to hear from me. But they still ain't getting it, so I'm just looking at them. That was the whole problem with the children of Israel. Take them on around that mountain one more time. They ain't getting it. Take them around again. Don't make God keep having you go on that same journey and keep you out there as long as you don't want to listen to him. God is going to keep you out there, just like the children of Israel. Look how long they made their journey by their disobedience. Look how long we make our journey because of our disobedience. We are no different. If you know better, do better. If you are delivered, act like it. God bless.